I think our associates, our teams reacted perfectly. They remained calm. When the fire broke out in the building next door, one of our patient care assistants raised the alarm. The team knew exactly what to do from all the training that they've had around fire safety, and they removed themselves and the patients in a very, very professional way.
So I first realised there was a problem when I was walking a dog with my colleague Brooke, walking Sky, who was a two-person walk because she needs a sling. She's quite a big dog and didn't want to come back inside. And when we walked outside to the outside dog walking area, which is in between Southfields and the building next door, we realised, we took a deep breath in, and it was there was a really acrid smell, almost like a bonfire. But as I was looking, my colleague Brooke called my name, and as I turned round, I saw this thick black smoke coming out of the building in between Southfields and the building next door. There's like a permanently closed door with some slats, and out of those slats was this thick black smoke. And I just looked at Brooke, and because I had the front end of the dog, I gave her the lead and ran in, and that's when we pressed the fire alarm.
Will and myself and Nicola were in the building at the time of the fire, and we made sure as senior leaders that the team had evacuated the building correctly, and we went round and did the final sweep of the building before the emergency services arrived. They arrived within about 10 minutes of the fire alarm going off, and they were amazing. The emergency services were fantastic. They supported us all the way through it. The police liaison officer was with us the whole time. The police force were getting water for our patients, and they were amazing.
When I arrived at the building afterwards, towards the end of the event, they were just so professional, and they just looked after every single patient, and most importantly, they looked after each other.
I think the immediate default response wasn't to think, well, how do we get out the building? How do we need to respond? That seems second nature. It was, what can we be doing to do this as safely and efficiently as possible for our patients and for our clients and for our colleagues as well?
I think as one of the founding members of Southfields Veterinary Specialists and being very heavily involved in the building, I was really shocked, upset, and a little bit distraught actually. But really the most important thing for me was the building did exactly what it was supposed to do. It protected the team and the patients, and the team did exactly what they were supposed to do. They got out safely and they got out every patient, and really that's all that matters. The building can be and is being rebuilt.
The response from our team was something I will never forget. The calm level of urgency and focus that was across the team, I've never felt more proud.
It was minutes for everyone to get out. I mean, I actually I'm quite proud of everyone because it was so quick. We were incredibly organised.
Everyone did what they should have done in the event of a fire. We were all safe to get our patients out of the building. Everyone grabbed a patient and exited the building through the fire exits and grouped to our evacuation point. I couldn't have asked for anything more on that day from the team. They were incredible.
The support immediately after the event was fantastic, but obviously adrenaline was running very, very high at that point. The support then moved to working with teams and working with individuals. So there's been lots of on-site counselling, one-to-one counselling, big team events, and that's really focused around not just the educational aspects, but bringing our team together and talking openly. So there's been a lot of mental health and wellbeing days where we've shared how we feel as a team, creating safe spaces for the team to talk openly and really help us move forward and prepare to get back into the building.
I think our senior leadership team have been exemplary really with their response to this. Every time we have updates, and they're as regular as you could hope for really. They're always honest, they're forthcoming, but the first point on the agenda is always our well-being, and that has always felt very natural, and it's always felt very open. Whenever we have updates from our senior leadership, they're very open to talk about how they feel about it on a personal level, on a professional level, and that openness invites the opportunity for us to join them in that conversation.
It's really important for me as the hospital director to make sure the team understand the building is completely safe. So there's a huge program for the team to understand the structural parts, the equipment parts, and also things like the air quality. So we have a program where the team can assess, they can dip in, or they can really go into the detail that they want. We also have an orientation program for the team to make sure that they're used to the building again. It will work slightly differently over the first few months, and then the team will feel much happier going back in. So really, this program around Do the Team Feel Safe Going Back is led by my team, and I support that for them.